Into the cost of living breakdown when it comes to living in Bangkok, but we're gonna go over pros and cons of living in Thailand. We're gonna go over dating life in Thailand. We're gonna go over the Black community that lives in Thailand, and I'm missing something, visas. So yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. But first, y'all know, if you watched it, my move-in vlog, I talked about how my rent was $525 a month. That leads me to my first con. Of course, we know our currency, our country's currency goes up and down, like it fluctuates. We knew that, okay, cool. But I did not know that would affect my rent price. So if you come to Thailand with a strict budget, make sure you have like a range. So back to the cost breakdown. My rent in January was 525 USD. My rent last month was 545 USD. It's something to be wary of if you are wanting to move to Thailand. So when it comes to my utilities, my electricity bill was 30 USD because I paid 2 months of it. So that was my first month moving in, and then that was February, so that was 30 USD. My internet bill was 9 USD. That covers my internet in my my loft apartment and also on my phone as well for the Wi-Fi and stuff. So y'all doing the math? 545 plus 30 USD plus $9. That's roughly like maybe 580, close to 590, a little under 600. So if we're including transportation, I try to use the shuttle bus as much as I can, because the shuttle bus is free. So take the shuttle bus to the destination, and then the destination has a train where I can take the train to wherever I want to go. So a round trip ticket to wherever I'm going with the train, that's probably like 2 USD. As far as activities and excursions, I haven't really done too many activities to give y'all an estimate on what I would pay or what my monthly expense for that. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Food. Okay, so when it comes to the grocery store, I try to spend under 100 USD every time I go to the grocery store, and I grocery shop once every 3 weeks or just once every month. So my last grocery haul was 76 USD, and then my first grocery haul moving in here was 88 USD. I feel like, oh, I didn't talk about the motorbikes. The motorbikes, yeah, it's more expensive to do like Grab and stuff. So I try to take the train as much as possible, because them grabs add up. Because just to go 5 minutes somewhere, it's like 60 baht, which is not bad. But I'm saying like a round trip ticket on a, like at the train, the bus, whatever you want to call it, you can go further for less, if that makes sense. So yeah, I can't give you an accurate number when it comes to what I spend on transportation. It just depends on how much I'm outside. Usually I have a healthy balance of staying inside because I'm trying to enjoy my rent. 545 but I'm trying to enjoy my rent. So yeah, I hope that helps when it comes to the cost breakdown of living in Bangkok. The next topic, let's go straight into the cons, because I already low-key talked about it when it comes to the dollar amount fluctuating. So that's one. Air pollution. The air pollution is really bad. I didn't think it was as bad as it was when I came, until I got home and I started coughing out of nowhere, just from out of a day being outside. I'm like, okay, got you, cool, like I got it, it's registering now. Like, because I used to be those types, well, I used to be the type when I lived in the US, when it was COVID time, I didn't wear a mask. I was, yeah, but I heard that the air pollution has long-term effects. So I'm gonna try to take it seriously and start wearing my mask when I go outside. So yeah, that's one con of living in Thailand. Not as cheap as you think it is. And I only say that if you are coming over here with an American mindset. If you want American food, like, I'm trying to think. I spent 10 USD on a pizza yesterday. That was pretty expensive for Thailand, but it's not as bad as the States. In the States, my pizza that I used to order in Atlanta was 25 USD. So 10 is not that bad. But if you're coming over here with American mindset and you wanna do jet skiing, you want to do all these crazy activities, and you want all this American food, fried chicken, mac and cheese, it's gonna add up. So my next one I would say is motorcycle accidents. Like, I can't tell y'all how much adrenaline I get from just being on the motorbike. It's more so like excitement but also fear at the same time. Like every time we hit a turn, my intrusive thoughts be telling me to lean with the motorbike. No, like I be leaning the opposite way just in case, because I don't want us to fall. It's March now, but when it was February, it was 96, maybe 97 degrees. And this is supposed to be like their cold season. The cold season is like January through March, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still trying to learn. Yeah, it was 96, 97 degrees in February. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like in August. It's gonna be scorching, probably 110. But I feel like I'm preparing myself for that weather now. And that leads me to talk about rainy season. I have yet to experience rainy season. Do I know how long the duration of rainy season is? No, because I've never experienced it. It'll be around October. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the pros of living in Thailand is, I would say, oh, I have another con that leads me to it, because I was going to talk about how the people are nice and friendly. But one of the cons is people will take pictures of you randomly. Like they walk. Some people, I love the people who ask to take pictures, but the people that don't, I don't know, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying I don't like those people. I'm saying I don't like pictures being taken of me. But I knew that came with living in a foreign country and being a foreigner and being black. Like I knew that was gonna happen, but but I love when people ask me to take pictures. Like, oh, can I get a picture with you? Like my Grab driver, he even gave me a discount and everything. Like he asked for a picture and I was smiling and everything. I hit my little signature. But yeah, I'm not moving nowhere where the food is not to my liking. So if I move to a country, just know their food is so good. I would say the convenience, like how my a condo, I said 2 words at the same time. I'm not editing that. I was saying apartment and condo in 1 word. My condo has a shuttle bus, a pool, a restaurant, a nail shop, convenience store. The convenience, I love the convenience here. They really think about other people and how they would want to live. So I love the consideration of the people who are building these condos and apartments. What else would I say for a pro? I would say there's never not something to do, especially if you're like in the heart of the city. Like you can go to a freaking cat cafe and then there'll be a bar right next to it. Like it's so much stuff to do. I would say another pro is they try to, I love the effort. They Americanize a lot of things. There's definitely malls that have all the luxury brands, and then there's other malls that have local Thai brands. So I feel like they accommodate for everybody, and I love when people consider other people. Like another pro, there's a big black community here, like bigger than what I thought. Like I was expecting maybe like 50. No, it's like hundreds of people my color living in Thailand, which I love, because it just makes me feel like at home, you know? It doesn't make me feel like I'm too far away from home. Oh, that leads me to another con. I know this video is all over the place, I'm sorry. But another con is being an immigrant in a foreign country. Ooh, I'm not ready for that con. I feel like a lot of people do not talk about that. They talk about the glitz and the glam of being in other countries, but nobody actually talks about being an immigrant in a country. You have to go to immigration, you have to do border runs, all types of stuff. Like, ooh, so if you come in with a budget, you won't have to rethink that budget. That leads me to my next topic with the visas. Depending on what visa you get, it'll determine your experience when it comes to being an immigrant. If I had to recommend one visa, I would say the DTV. I feel like that is the easiest visa you can get. We're gonna go over each visa and the requirements and stuff like that, but like I feel like the DTV is the best one. The one that I'm currently doing is going to be the education visa. That allows you to have a visa. It allows you to take class from 3 to 12 months, and then you can renew it. So you can get that ED visa to last you for a year, and then when that's up, you can also renew it and stay longer. Don't think because it says 1 year that you're only allowed to stay 1 year. No, you need to have at least 15,000 USD in your account, and you also need to show proof of income. And the only trick with that is every 180 days you have to leave the country, which isn't bad, because with the education visa, every 90 days you have to go to immigration office. It's okay, life of an immigrant. I chose this lifestyle and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, so for the DTV, I would recommend that one. If you thinking about which one, choose that one. So the work visa is for obviously people who are working in Thailand, whether that's you're a teacher or you are working in corporate. So, and that visa is for 1 year. Oh, and I forgot to mention about the education visa. It's not only just language. You can do Muay Thai, which is like the boxing, and then you can do a cooking class, or you can do a language class. I'm personally doing the language class because I like to be in a country, I like to speak the language in the country that I'm in. Like I don't like not knowing the language, if that makes sense, because I just feel like you'll have more better interactions with people if you know their language. Let's see, and there's also a retirement visa. That's for people who are, I think it's older than, it's 50 plus. You need to have at least 23,500 USD, or you need to be making 1,900 USD a month. And there's also, like, it ranges from different amounts, so go check out the Thai government website so y'all can actually like fact check me. But I know this one for sure is valid for 1 year and is renewable, and then there's another one that's valid from 5 to 10 years. So that leads us to the next one, for the elite visa. So this is for people who make a large amount of money. So for this specific visa, you have to pay to get that visa. So make sure y'all check out that information, because like I said, I don't want to give y'all the wrong information, but I know for sure that that elite visa is from 3 to 12 months. So yeah, do your research. So let's get into our next topic of dating in Thailand. I'm about to give y'all the real tea. The real tea is, I'm not looking to date, but I'm the observer. I sit back and watch a lot of people. So when I do go to these events, a lot of people move with their significant other, but when it comes to single people, if you're a black woman wanting a black man, I'm here to tell you that it is a slim chance. It is a slim chance you will be with a black man. And I only say that because black men that move to Thailand, I'm not gonna say all, most black men that move to Thailand don't want black women. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Don't waste your time. I haven't tested the waters or nothing. I'm from experience, like observing experience, me sitting back and watching everybody. They don't want black women. I mean, it's not that they don't find some of them attractive, but that's not their go-to, you know? So just be open to other races if you are going to move to another country, because yeah, when it comes to the black community in Bangkok, there's actually, fun fact, there's actually a black community in Bangkok, Phuket, Pattaya, or Pattaya, however you pronounce it, and Chiang Mai as well. So don't be discouraged or don't be indecisive about where you want to move to based off the black community, because there's black people everywhere in Thailand. As far as like the community in general, it's good vibes every time. Like, I love the community. It's very easy to make friends out here. Like, I told this one girl on my YouTube channel, she had commented asking, well, she didn't ask, she was basically saying she don't know how she's gonna make friends. I'm like, girl, you can just go to a cafe shop and somebody's gonna talk to you. So now I'm gonna do a Q&A of questions that people asked me in my YouTube channel for like my community tab, because I post a couple of things on the community tab and do little check-ins and stuff, but these are people who actually commented questions. So the first question is, what made you move to Thailand and not to another state in the US? I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the US. I've been wanting to move out the country before I can even comprehend what the other countries were and how they were spelled, if that makes sense. I don't like anything about the US other than some of the foods. But let me tell you this, I know it sounds like very harsh, but no, I'm so grateful for all the good experiences that I've had in the US, but majority of my time in the US has not been a good experience for me. So, but everybody's experience is different, so I can't speak for everybody. I'm speaking from my personal experience. But if I did have to choose another state to live in, it would probably be if I didn't have to worry about money and I had to choose another state, I would say Arizona, maybe Texas, maybe Florida. It's not a lot of options, y'all. It's not. Yeah. Oh, and what made you want to move to Thailand? I just always felt like drawn to other countries, especially in Asia. One of the countries that I want to move to is literally right next door, so stay tuned for that. But Thailand, it just like, I've heard so much good things, and I literally unintentionally manifested moving to Thailand, because I literally have screenshots of Thailand from like 2021. I didn't know when, didn't know how I was going to get here, and now we're here. Do you face any issues as a Black woman living there? No. The only thing, like I said, about the cons is that people will just take pictures of you. Other than that, no issue. Feel safe enough to even walk late at night without clutching my pearls. That was the transport, like public transportation and Ubers, etc. If you want a cheaper transportation, I would recommend the train, but the Grabs are fairly cheap. Like when I used to, so say I got in the airport, the Atlanta airport, and I was going home, that would be a $60 Uber ride. $60 for Uber, that can last you probably 2 months on Grab here. So if that gives you an accurate, description of the price range, I would stay away from taxis. Taxis, honestly, especially the ones that you don't book on the actual app, they will charge you, they will upcharge you. So stay away from that. But other than that, transport is good here, real quick and easy. But if you want to get to and from your destination really fast, I would recommend the motorbike. But then again, with the motorbike, you got to be careful with that too. What kind of visa do you take for your stay in Thailand? The visa that I'm currently doing is the education visa that allows me to stay for 1 year, and you can renew that as well. And I mentioned that it comes with, you can do language, or you can do Muay Thai or a cooking class, but I'm personally doing the language course. But yeah, it's not, if you did say that you wanted to visit first, so when you first arrive, you get 60 days upon arrival. Yeah, and as far as like visiting before you move, and yeah, I know I'm cutting this video short, but it's because my camera is dying. So if you guys have any more questions, just put them down in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.